Welcome to BC Achievement and the 2025 Nomination Information Session. At BC Achievement, we celebrate the success of remarkable individuals, artists, and businesses throughout the province. It's been a while. Good day. My name is Angela Marston. My traditional name is Sawtit Stahwam, and I'm a member of the Chemainus First Nation. Our offices are located in the heart of Vancouver, and we are very grateful to work on the unceded ancestral territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. I am happy to introduce you to our talented team. Catherine Wilson is the Executive Director. Rup Gruel is the Program Director of the First Nations Art Award Program and the Art and Design Award Program and the Communications Director. And Kristen McDougall is the Program Director for the Community Award Program and the Operations Manager. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to any of us and we'll be happy to help. Launched on January 1st, the Recognize Remarkable campaign invites you to nominate an artist, an Indigenous business, or someone who is doing remarkable work to foster and grow reconciliation throughout the province. The deadline to nominate is February 15th. The programs include Applied Art and Design, BC Reconciliation, Community, Polygon Award in First Nations Art, and the Indigenous Business Award Program. For more information on each of the programs, please visit the program webpage. We challenge you to nominate someone today. I've been the program director for the Indigenous Business Award program for 3 years now. I'm grateful to all the incredible people I have met and have the privilege of working with. So we're going to go through some of the nomination form here. On the Indigenous Business Award Program webpage, you'll find the nomination guide and tips. I encourage you to read through this. There's some really useful information to consider when preparing your nomination. Each year, 8 awardees are recognized for their business excellence, leadership, community impact, and innovation. The categories are Youth Entrepreneur of the Year, Business of the Year 1 to 2 employees, Business of the Year 3 to 10 employees, Business of the Year 11 or more employees, Community-Owned Business of the Year 1 entity, Community-Owned Business of the Year 2 or more entities, which I will explain a little bit more about later, and Business Partnership of the Year, which I also give an example of later, and the Award of Distinction. Here we have a little bit of the nominee eligibility to be mindful of. A business must be at least 51% Indigenous owned and operated. Here we're using First Nations, Métis, or Inuit. They must also be based in British Columbia, have been in operation for a minimum of 2 years. For the IBA program, a business can self-nominate. And here are also some ineligible organizations such as government agencies and institutions, businesses operated or owned by BC Achievement board members, businesses operated or owned by a member of the jury panel, recent past award recipients. Award recipients must wait 5 years before reapplying unless the nature of the business has significantly changed. When pulling together a nomination package, writing the nominator statement, or asking for letters of support, consider addressing how the business practices exemplary leadership, how they impact community, and how is their business model innovative. Here we want to show the independent jury why the business nominated is extraordinary. Here's the IBA program webpage, where you will find the nomination forms, the red buttons Nominate Now and Nominate nomination form will take you directly to the first page of the nomination form. An important note is to make sure you enter your email in the nominator section and click on the Save and Continue Later button. This will ensure you have access to the form later on. So here's the first page that you will see when you first start your nomination. See the click Save and Continue note to the side there. First, you'll see a checklist. This gives you a list of all the things that will be needed for a complete nomination package. Further down, you will have the category and the sector. So Youth Entrepreneur of the Year, it's just a drop-down menu. Just check the one that applies to the business that's being nominated. A short description of the business, 10 to 20 words, that will be used on social media and on the website. And the sector, whether it's environmental, health, and fitness, or what have you. So here's a little tip, starting by working in a Word document where you can edit, do word counts or character counts, make any changes you needed, and then copy and paste it into the nomination form. We've also included Indigenous identity as part of the nomination. Here at BC Achievement, we approach the nomination process as a collaborative process and are happy to help should you have any questions as you make your way through the nomination form. We've given some examples, we've just given examples. It's not necessary to include a status card. It could be a couple sentences from an elder in community. It's just the jury really wants to see a link to community and Indigenous identity here. Now we have the nominator statement. So this is a really great place to advocate and really showcase the nominee, their vision, their goals and mission, where their inspiration came from starting the business. We've also, at the request of the IBA Advisory Committee and past jury members, have included a financials section. Really, this section it's not to see the net profit or the losses. This is for the jury to see that the business is viable and sustainable. Even a simple statement that indicates the viability of the business will support the nomination package, making it stronger. We've also provided a template that you can download, fill out, and then re-upload. Additional materials. So a maximum of 5 additional materials can include a nominee biography, additional letters of support, links to articles. In this section, it's important to note that if there are links to videos, those links need to be copied and put into a Word document, saved, and then uploaded into the nomination form. I wanted to give an example of a community-owned 2 or more entities. Sometimes we get questions about where a business is best suited. And so here's a really good example of 2 or more entities. Inchkai is a 2004 awardee owned by Squamish Nation. They have Sanok, Mosquito Creek Marina, Linwood Marina, Capilano River RV Park, and Squamish Valley Gas Bar. So that's just an example. Here we have an example of Business Partnership of the Year. 7 Generations Environmental Services is again a 2004 awardee. They are 100% Indigenous owned and operated. That was formed by 6 First Nations. And this is a really great example of a partnership. Just a little quick bit about selection of awardees. An independent jury panel representing Indigenous business expertise throughout the province evaluates nominations based on documentation provided. The jury selects one recipient in each category. So nominations are submitted by February 15th. Then we download everything and get everything ready for the independent jury. They have 3 weeks to review all of the material, all of every single nomination. And then over the course of one day, they get together, review everything, and they deliberate on who the finalists will be. Awardees are announced. Each awardee receives a film that's made about them, so I will make that introduction, and that film is featured at the gala in the fall. Connect if you have questions. My email, my phone number is there. If you have questions about other programs, please, all our information is available on the website.